Namaste, my galactic family. This is Mohrephoh from Missouri. Pleiadian consciousness here for you. I had a question from a few brothers and sisters, and I just want to tell you the ultimate truth, because I mentioned before in previous Pleiadian Mohrephoh films, but sometimes we need to stir a few times just to get a right texture. So let's stir up a little bit more. So more perspective, more awareness, more integration, more understanding. How to harness, how to truly integrate with your higher self, with your Akashic records. How to understand the mentality of fifth dimensional being. How to understand the fifth dimensional awareness, consciousness. Let me tell you, my galactic family, because a lot of those channelers around the world are telling you the truth. They are telling you the truth, but they're not telling you in the detail. It's like, for example, someone's going to tell you, okay, that's how you drive the car, but they never actually going to drive the car with you to make sure you are remembering to drive the car as they told you to drive the car. See the difference? So let me tell you, like I mentioned before in previous films, please watch all the Mohrephoh Pleiadian films, because you have to connect all the puzzles to get this essence picture in your mind, so you really will grasp the total understanding, awareness of how to become a fifth dimensional awareness. Because let's back up a little bit, and let's start like this: that we never die. How to understand that we never die? If we jump billion times per second through parallel reality and parallel worlds, that means we are dying billion times per second, and we are being born billion times per second. But we don't feel the effect of being born billion times per second, every second and every second and every second and every billionth of the second. We don't feel this, and we don't feel dying billion times per second. It's like a extended long version of a sequence of events, and then see, everything is a permission slip. Everything is a placebo effect. Everything is the global awareness, the global consciousness of this world implement to the field of the universe that we are here on this planet Earth. But it's not true. See, if you believe that we living on a sphere and we are only here on this one ball, and that we live certain years, and we always here on the planet Earth. We are always here on the planet Earth, and we are here for some time, and then if I don't see my relatives, and if I don't see my friends, if I see a big change in my awareness consciousness, that's the permission slip. I died? No. My galactic family. See, if you believe we living on a sphere, you have this silver cord connected to this. The biggest entrapment, the biggest trap, we are trapping ourselves by our own permission slips. And if 7 billion people on the planet believe in that permission slip, imagine that our physical body is a spirit right now. But if we believe as a physical essence, our body is physical. It's not a spirit, it's physical. It's not energy, it's physical. We will experience the physical. But it's all, remember, everything is permission slip. But I want to harness for you the fifth dimensional awareness. And that's the truth I'm telling you. If you listen to all the channelers around the world, they all mention this, but they never mention in detail. like I mentioned before, that like rainbow, indigo, crystal children are a buffer. They were born into this reality to be a buffer between three-dimensional, four-dimensional density and fifth-dimensional awareness, sixth-dimensional density, quasi-physical, perspective I'm speaking right now. Please understand that if you erase everything you ever knew, whatever the system in this three-dimensional reality, whatever the system taught you to believe is true, erase everything. We are living on a flat plane, on a flat. Imagine this realm is based on the flat consciousness awareness and goes out forever. Have the outside perimeter have four edges. Inside, because we know it's round, so even a flat square is going to look like a disc, because that's another permission slip. Imagine every permission slip we use in three-dimensional awareness, three-dimensional reality, is a lie. It's just illusion. That's why it's illusion of separation. If you know by the fact, please listen carefully, my dear galactic family, that like I mentioned before, angels reincarnated in this three-dimensional reality are bringing you closer to this higher awareness consciousness. How to understand this? Like, for example, if somebody will commit suicide, they can do it forever and forever and forever, and they will never die. That's remember, we never die, because we are already dying 5 billion times per second. We are being born billion times per second. But see, our mission, karma, on this three-dimensional awareness is only karma. A karma is a mission. Why we are here? Because a guru is going to tell you because it's your karma, and angels were going to tell you, no, you are on the mission. How to harness fifth dimensional awareness? My galactic family is like this. Every billion times per second, we are already dying. We are being born billion times per second already. But I'm talking about the permission slip, the longer extension of that permission slip, like 50, 60, 70, 100 years, and then you die. But people who are older and they're dying, they don't remember. If they didn't finish their mission, they never die. They just don't remember they died. They are still in the parallel reality, in parallel world, finishing their karma, finishing their mission. The truth is that we never die. That's the truth. And I will tell you like this. This might shock you, and you will feel a little bit different after this, but this is the ultimate truth. You died already. All of you. We all died already. All of us died already, and you're still here, and you still exist. To be ultimately free from three-dimensional consciousness, to enter and anchor fifth-dimensional consciousness, know the fact that you already died. Simple as that. All of you already died. Even the children who are born, they already died. Because we never die. If you will know by the fact, and you will remember all the time, but we never see the illusion of separation when you believe you are living on a sphere, and you are always on the same ball, Earth. But it's not true. Your history is not your history. If you're skipping parallel realities, parallel worlds, billion times per second, you are a different person than a minute ago, than a minute ago, than a minute ago. So your past, your history is what you believe and what you remember. That's your past. every time we're skipping the parallel reality to parallel reality, what happens, like I mentioned before, that for angels reincarnated, this happens a little bit quicker because the whole structure, the whole outside world, the parallel realities, so-called Earth, but it's not. It's just consciousness itself, skipping a billion times per second, and reincarnated angels know by the fact that we are not stationary on Earth, on a sphere. Our consciousness permission slip is a flat internal plane that never ends. The plane never ends. The outside perimeter of this flat earth goes on forever and forever and forever and forever and forever. Only permission slip. How far we gonna go, it's only our permission slip. So everything in your reality is your catalyst. Is gonna trigger you to wake you up. What's the ultimate recipe for awareness, awakening, new age, and to fifth dimensional consciousness? To know the fact that you already died, and if you already died and you exist, you already have proved that you never die. It's only permission slip. How many people already died? And all the channelers around the world, even Bashar can tell you, like, for example, a lot of people, who died, they are still here, so-called here, and speaking, to all of us. They died many times. A lot of you died many times. You just don't remember. Listen to different channelers around the world. They're going to tell you the same thing, but they will tell you from different perspective. But I will tell you the truth right now that you already died. If you know by the fact that you already died, and you're still here, and you're still listening to that message, so imagine how powerful the belief system is, how powerful our soul is, that we can live in this illusionary world, that we are always coming back on the spherical earth, but it's flat, and you never die. Why? Because you already died. All of you in this so-called three-dimensional reality, you already died billions and trillions and googolplex time, and you're still here. So forget about this fear of dying, because you never die. The only way to be ultimately awakened in your fifth dimensional reality, to know by the fact that you already died and you're still here, and you living on a flat plane, endless plane, flat plane you live on. And when you harness this awareness, you will become more malleable, more flexible. The time will be more flexible. You will actually speed up your awakening process. And the ultimate conscious awareness of fifth dimensional reality is that you already died. All of you, even the children, I'm telling you, my galactic family, even children are born right now. They are dying a billion times. We are all dead right now. If you know by the fact that you already dead and you're still here, that you have an ultimate proof that you never die. So for erase the word death from your mind. Completely erase. If you want to say, oh, my grandfather died. Okay, my grandfather died. My grandma died. I never see them. Yes. They finished their mission with you, but they are in a parallel reality where you exist, and they don't even remember that they died. See the difference? The only way your grandparents will remember they are ultimately left this three-dimensional reality, when they ultimately will finish their mission. But every soul have a different mission. But like right now, we're entering higher dimensions, and the only way you can be super ready to have fifth dimensional awareness, that know by the fact that you're already dead. You already died. So if you already died and you still exist, that means You never die. You live forever. So erase the fact that you one day you will die. What is death? That doesn't exist. Remember, we're living on a flat disk, goes out forever, and we're skipping billion times per second through parallel reality. So erase another thing from your consciousness. Erase the fact that you are always here on this plane, on this earth, on this round sphere. What is that? We are so flexible. We are so malleable. We are always everywhere. We're skipping billion times per second. Before you start watching this film, you think you're sitting on the same chair. You think you're still in the same room. You know by the fact that you're still in the same house listening to that message. I don't think so. You're skipping billion times per second. See, if you use this permission slip to help you harness this fifth dimensional awareness, you will speed up your awakening, and you speed up your physical presence. The energy will speed up so much that you will see more miracles. The time will fly off, because what is time? Time and space is illusion. That's why I'm telling you. That's why you are never on the same earth, because you're not. You're skipping billion times per second. You are always everywhere, and everywhere you are. You are that unbound. You are that free. You truly, truly are that free. That's why God Almighty mentioned, I created you in my own image. Imagine our permission slip, our placebo effect is so strong that we believe if we could imagine how much power you harness. If we live on a flat plane, it goes out forever and never ends. If we did out of this a round sphere, and we believe that we are on Earth for millions and billions of years, and a lot of you galactic family ask me, what about reincarnation? Yeah, we're doing this billion times per second. We're doing this billion times per second. See, my galactic family, I'm telling you, if you put this into practice, it will help you. It will help you so much. Exactly, we never reincarnated on Earth. We never did. Because we already died. It's the other way around. When you look at everything you were ever taught on this three-dimensional reality, vice versa, the other way around, that's how you will glimpse the big picture. And that's how you will understand that you are that free. I love you, my galactic family. This is Mohrephoh from Amilazori. I love you so much. Namaste.